So today we got today we are going to make a quick little at-home recipe, something that's going to be fun. And so what we're doing today is a Korean BBq Beef Lettuce Wraps. So all you're going to need to do that is going to need, a pound of beef or 2 pounds, depending on how many family members you got. Got some radishes. Got some nice Boston lettuce or butter lettuce. Some tuxedo, sesame seeds, white and blacks, garlic, some fresh ginger, soy sauce, brown sugar, gochujang, and pure sesame seed oil. So we're going to get ready to roll with this, and it'll be pretty quick and easy. It's going to take you about 15 minutes. So. Alright. Well, we're going to start by doing some of this side stuff. So I've already chopped up this nice ginger. I'm going to do 1 large clove or 2 small cloves together with garlic. I'm just going to basically mince this up real fast. Alright, a nice little choppy. Smash it out. In the meantime, I went ahead and started some nice jasmine rice for my size family. And we're going to do about a couple cups of dry rice. And that's 3 cups of water, the salt, just to season the water a bit. And brought it to a rapid boil. Reduce the heat down to low until almost all the liquid was gone. Then I just turn it off and let it steam the rest of the way. So overall, it's only going to take about 15-20 minutes to make this total meal as far as the beef. And so then you can actually cook off the rice a little bit ahead of time while you're getting ready, all the other components together. And you should be ready to rock and roll. So we're going to get ready to do that. So I'm using cast iron because I like cast iron. Great flavor. Like I said, so what else we're going to need? So we got our ginger, we got our garlic. I'm using 100% pure sesame seed oil. I'm going to use some nice soy sauce and some brown sugar. That's going to be your sauce. I'm also going to hop it up a little bit with some gochujang, make it a little bit spicy. I know we like it a little bit spicier here today in our house. And so that's going to be the workings of our meat component that's going to go into these beautiful little lettuce cups. Fun little deal. Just going to heat up the oil. While that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and take some green onions. These are always nice to put on top when we're done. And slice them on the bias. And we have all these ready to go when it comes to plating time. Very simple. Another thing that you can play around with, radishes. I like radishes a lot. So you can thin slice them if you got a Japanese mandolin. Go ahead and slice them up on it if you wish. If not, thin slice it with your knife. These are just a nice little crunch factor that goes on top of the meat as well. Another thing you can do is thin slice them and even pickle them. A little bit of mirin wine, some sugar, throw some ginger in there just to make a nice little Asian flair to it. nice and paper thin. So that's going to be ready for when we plate this up. It's going to get hot. So I'm using some organic beef. No hormones and everything. We like to keep it nice and clean here. So all I'm going to do is once this is starting to get heated up, I'm going to add it in. I'm going to start cooking it off. Come on in. Look at the sizzle. So just like you're going to do any kind of ground taco meat or a meat sauce for your burger, for spaghetti, just going to crumble it up as it's getting cooked. I want these in pieces. Another great option for you if you want to get the spice, a little bit of spicy level to it, but you're not a big fan of gochujang, which is a red pepper sauce. You can always use crushed red pepper. I usually keep a nice little trifecta between salt, pepper, and roasted reds, or crushed red pepper and black pepper and salt on the side, which is always good to have. We're not going to go too heavy on the seasoning as far as salt, just because we're going to be adding some soy sauce to it, which is already salty enough. I'm just going to cook that off. Like I said before, we already started some rice. This is actually just sitting here steaming, so I'll be ready for when we plate it off. Another thing I like to do, I'm not adding the garlic just yet. I'm going to start getting the meat browned off, and then we'll add the garlic and the ginger because I don't want it to be bitter. Burn that garlic and you got it brings out too many bitter flavors in it. Nicely. Alright, that's finishing up. I'm going to grab the ginger, the garlic, soy sauce, brown sugar. So I'm going to use probably just a little under a quarter of a cup of brown sugar, and just about the same quarter cup of soy sauce in there to make the sauce. It's something you do at home on a busy night and everyone's running around trying to get to where they need to be when we get out of Corona world, and you can bang this out really fast for your family, feed them, make them happy, get them out on the road again. So we're all browned up. I'm going to add my garlic in there, and of course that awesome ginger. I like ginger. Get the nice smells. Now we got all that in there. Check it out. Leave it all in. Sizzle, sizzle. A little gochujang goes a long way. The nice pepper bean paste. I'm going to add that in. Add about a quarter of a teaspoon if you're lucky. Feel free to knock it up to any level of heat that you want. It's all the taste. Add that brown sugar in there. So now we're going to start making this sauce. And believe it or not, we're about 3/4 of the way done with this meal. The only thing we have left is adding the soy sauce to it and then plating it. Just want to make sure I get that gochujang really mixed in there. Rebel. Got a rebel. Jumping out. Add our soy sauce. I'm just going to cook this down just a little bit longer. Get that nice flavors rolling through here. Go ahead and turn that down to low. Just let it steam out a little bit. Reduce that sauce. In the meantime, let's go over here. So we're going to get ready to plate this bad boy up. Got some green onions. I got the radishes. Got the sesame seeds. And of course, those lettuce cups. And the rice. So we can find a couple nice lettuce cups. If you are, this is a great, you can actually use these for an appetizer if you wanted to. You do 2 of them, 3 of them, set them up whatever you want to do, but we're going to serve this with a little bit of rice on the side. Put a little rice on there. Quick and easy. Do whatever kind of mold you want to do at home. Even when I eat here, it's fun just to do something different. Spoil yourself, if you will. Alright. We'll come back over here. So this is reduced quite a bit. So we got this nice sauce. The meat's ready to go. All we got to do is plate it and chow. So let's begin. Grab my lettuce wraps. I'm just going to load that meat on in there. Make it beautiful. Alright, let's bring it on over. Sesame seeds for some texture. A little green onion. It's always fun. Then I'm just going to basically just shingle some of these radishes on there. Finish it up. Wipe off our plate. There's no reason to be uncivilized when we're dining. There is a quick, easy, at-home meal that you can do. Also remember, you don't have to use ground beef if you don't want to. You can use shaved ribeye, which is really good. But yeah, take this to the next level anywhere you want to go with it. And it's pretty, quick, easy meal. So enjoy, and I hope to see you guys next time.